What's good, Team SNL?
Team SNL.
It's your girl Lex.
It's your boy Smooth.
And we're back with another video.
We are back, y'all. Today is a sit-down video.
It is.
Got the tea.
We are now trying to do these sit-down videos like a couple times a month at least. Maybe we'll work up to once a week or once every other week. Who knows? But we're trying to do them a little bit more because that might give a platform for, our subscribers to know us a little bit better.
For sure. And if y'all have questions that y'all want us to answer, then definitely feel free to let us know in the comments.
For sure.
Or if you follow us on social media, DM us there.
For this sit-down video, we thought, because we went on a cruise recently, y'all should have those videos by now, by the time this comes out.
Yeah, for sure.
And there was this marriage game where they basically were asking couples from different time periods of being together. There was like one newlywed couple, one from like 20 years and one from like 40, 50 years, somewhere in that range, asking them questions about the other partner. And so we thought, like, why not, test each other? We've been together for a total of about 8.5 years now and married for a little bit over a year. So at this point, we should know each other really well, I think.
I think so too.
But hey,
about to find out though.
Who knows? Because the longest couple being together, they did fumble a good bit of questions. But then in my head, it's like, the longer you're together, the more memories you got to sift through to answer these questions.
100%.
So.
And that couple was together like 50 plus years, I want to say.
Yeah. Or 47.
Something like that. But they were probably together though for 50 plus.
Facts. All right, you want to do the first question?
Yeah, I'll do the first question. We'll start with a basic one. What is your partner's favorite color?
Your favorite color is blue. Royal blue.
Correct. Ooh, one for Lex. And Lex's is rainbow.
Okay.
Yeah. What? That's a thumb up right there.
That's a thumbs up.
Let's go.
Since you don't drink coffee, I'll change this to tea for you.
Okay.
But for me, how do I like my coffee?
Espresso martini.
Period. And for you, you just like your tea with honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much facts.
Yeah. You might add like a little sprinkle of ginger or something like that to it. It depends on what kind of tea at that though. If we're doing like a golden milk tea, then that's gonna be a little something different and we're gonna change that up. But I would say across the board, it's gonna have honey in it.
And if I had to pick my all-time favorite tea, I'm not too sure if Lex knows this one, but it's definitely my Aunt Stella's Kenyan tea.
How was I supposed to know that?
I feel like I talked about this, but I was like, I may not have. Aunt Stella, if you're watching this,
Can you make me some Kenyan tea?
facts.
Please.
With the French bread.
Matter of fact, I'm sending this to Stella when we're done. Just, I need that tea with this lady.
Facts.
All right.
What is Lex's favorite movie? Well, fun fact, we both actually have the same favorite movie.
No, you're supposed to ask me the question about yourself.
Ah, my bad. So what's my favorite movie?
Your favorite movie is Avatar or Roll Bounce? Or Avatar or Roll Bounce, leave it at that? Because
You could let that with Avatar, for real.
We was watching something the other day and you were like, I love this, The Wood. You were like, I love this movie.
I do like The Wood a lot.
So Avatar,
Ooh.
Roll Bounce, The Wood.
All right, I give you
three. Top three.
Top three, definitely. Yeah, Avatar's number one though, but yeah, I do like those others too a lot.
Avatar is the blue people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. And Lex's favorite movie
Is.
Avatar as well.
You can't give me my top three?
Avatar, The Wiz. I feel like it's up there. If I had to pick a third one, Wicked.
No, baby.
Alright.
Wicked is good. Wicked is good, but no.
Hey, well, I got two of them.
It's
Can't
okay.
think of
I'll
that
give you
third
Avatar
spot.
and The Wiz. And you have to think I'm a spooky girl.
Jeepers Creepers.
Period.
Jeepers Creepers.
That's a classic, baby. And the original Jeepers Creepers. Number one, always.
Yeah.
But after watching Sinners, I would put that up there. Like
Sinners,
an asterisk, honorable mention, Sinners. Because I ain't going to put it in any top nothing just yet. But that was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
And it wasn't horror, though. But it was like a little...
Yeah, and I don't like horror movies, so man, I like Sinners a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna pass it off to Lex.
What's my favorite TV show?
This is a tough one. I'm gonna have to go with. I feel like Euphoria and The Voice are up there.
Don't ever. All right, I'm gonna put this out there. Don't ever, when somebody asks what a favorite TV show is, put a competition on that. No.
They're not up there.
I'm saying Euphoria, yes, but I'm saying
all right.
a singing competition. I'm not gonna put no competition in a favorite TV show. When I'm thinking TV show, give me the plot. Where is
All
the
right.
plot? There ain't no plot in a competition show.
Euphoria, Stranger Things,
Okay,
and I don't know if I can pick a third one off the top of my head. Hang on.
nigga, I've been watching this show for 26 seasons.
Oh, is it Grey's Anatomy?
Facts.
Yeah, Grey's Anatomy.
Even though it's not realistic, it's very dramatic. All the things I just can't get enough. Okay, and then your favorite TV show?
Oh,
Crackhead Snowfall.
Snowfall, definitely.
I had to sift through all of the different things. I'm like, Friends
'Cause I
of
don't-
Saint, crack. Okay, there we go.
I'm like, because it's facts. Because I don't watch TV like that, y'all. So if I'm watching something on TV, I actually really gotta like it. Because we both don't like these.
Because we don't like them?
Yeah, not like that. What is my favorite dessert?
Oh, God. I feel like I'm thinking of multiple different cultures. That's the thing, because if we want to go Middle Eastern, I'm thinking baklava. And then if we want to go with, like, you love churros, you know what I'm saying?
Like
you love
churros.
you a churro.
I do
And
like
then I would say, like, strawberry cake.
There's one that you're missing. A key one that
A
actually
key?
takes the. It is above all of them that you mentioned. I talk about it all the time.
You talk about this dessert all the time?
I've talked about it all the time. I don't really talk about it like that no more.
Is it them nasty donut things?
Nah, not gulab jamun. y'all.
Gulab jamun. Sorry,
She hating
sorry.
on gulab jamun, y'all.
Sorry, if y'all love gulab jamun,
And that boy
I
is
ain't trying to
fire.
disrespect, but I have a texture issue, and it's just too slippery for me personally. But
But to be fair, Alexis named all my top favorite desserts except for literally the number one,
what is it?
bread pudding.
Hey, I knew it. Okay, I definitely knew it, but that's not top of mind for me.
Right, yeah.
He ain't had bread pudding in like 2 years.
2 years.
Because he went overboard one time.
I definitely,
It was
for my
just-
birthday, I
it
went
became a
overboard.
mess. You know, he gave it back. Let me
Yeah,
just put it that way for
definitely.
the YouTube censoring. He gave it back.
It was too much.
What's my favorite dessert?
Strawberry shortcake.
No. Where did you just pull that from?
You like strawberry shortcake?
I like strawberry shortcake. To say that's my favorite dessert, Nadine. Strawberry shortcake? No, not even close. Not even top 5.
That's crazy. That's not top 5.
No.
Favorite dessert? Oh, cheesecake. Cheesecake.
Number 2.
Okay. I'm getting close. Cheesecake. Outside of cheesecake, though,
Y'all, he don't know.
it would be like. I mean,
And it's crazy because this is another one where I can say personally, I talk about it all the time. I was just talking about it the other day.
yeah, nah.
And when I tell you, you're going to be like, oh, dang.
It's gonna be just like the bread pudding, huh?
You ready?
Hang on, give me one more second. Sorbet?
No.
I didn't think so, but I was gonna throw it out there.
No.
What is it?
Tiramisu.
I was thinking that in my head. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was definitely thinking. I'm like, nah, I don't really feel like I ever really seen her eat tiramisu in like years.
Where
So-
have we been that has vegan tiramisu?
Yeah, nobody got vegan tiramisu.
But
I
I
like
love
tiramisu, too.
tiramisu.
I like
Ooh.
tiramisu too.
Okay, what is my favorite nickname to be called? Period. And that's, you got to think about all the different nicknames for all the people who call me different things. I have a lot of nicknames.
Probably not this, but it's what comes to mind. I'm gonna have to go with Pooh.
Okay. I'll give you poo. Yeah, I'll give you poo. I don't, can you name 5 of my nicknames? Bonus point.
That I don't call you?
Yes, that you don't call me. That cannot count.
Hey, I was about to say.
What's wrong with you?
I feel like I got the most nicknames for like. Well, I mean, you got Pooh, you got Lex. Lexi is technically a nickname.
I'm not counting that.
All right, so we got Pooh and Lex.
And nobody calls me Lexi for real anymore.
That's fair. RC call her Tiny Nigga.
Okay,
I'm gonna have to say that that's a favorite.
that is a favorite. And he's the only one who can call me that. I'm not allowing nobody else. Think about my childhood.
Yeah, that's the only three I got, y'all.
All right, we got
But
Pooh, we
this is
got
bonus
Lex, we
points.
got Tyrannosaurus,
Oh,
we got
yeah.
a couple people in the streets call me Nookie Buck. We have broccoli. That's what I was saying. Think about my childhood.
Oh yeah.
Because my as a child, one of my favorite snacks was just raw broccoli with ranch. So my auntie Mel called me broccoli. She started calling me broccoli. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different nicknames out here. Mama Lex, that's another one. But yeah, I have quite a few.
What's my signature dish?
Of all the things for you to ask me, you cook so much. Signature? Do you mean like at home what you be making, or in the streets, or on TikTok?
What comes to you? Give me one for all three.
So on TikTok, it's that salmon.
All right, that's fair.
In the streets, no. I'm gonna say at home, curry, asterisk groundnut.
Okay.
In the streets, shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and
Shrimp
grits.
and grits.
Shrimp and grits. I had to say shrimp and grits, and then another one, the vegan mac.
Big and y'all. Okay, let me not. I want some vegan mac, but we gonna have it in a couple weeks.
We are gonna have it soon.
I have somebody who just graduated that I've had some classes with. We're making her some vegan mac. That's her request for graduation.
Yes, I'm gonna get active.
What does my ex situation look like? And am I friends with any of my exes?
For clarification purposes, can we define X?
You know what an ex is.
Well, we're talking about somebody in an actual committed relationship, or in a relationship. Lex is not friends with any of them.
Technically, no.
Yes, technically no. But if we're talking about ex-partners in general, yes.
I'm friends with them?
Well, one,
Who?
Jay.
Okay, I'll give you that. I am friends with one, but technically two. If we think about like non-adult situations.
I don't know.
That was my boyfriend in middle school.
Ah, dog. That's definitely not technically two. We gonna go with technically one. How/with who do I like to spend the holidays?
How and with who?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We spend the holidays with somebody different every year, low key. I would say how, a lot of food, and a soft place to take a nap. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for how. Like,
Okay.
because I mean, that's how we do our holidays. We just eat a lot of food and chill. It's like a glorified kickback for real. That's how we do our holidays, if you want to think about it like that. With who, I would say, I mean, generally with family and friends, I don't know what you're looking for here. So, what you looking for?
Nah, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah. I will add the stipulation: if I do not have to cook or clean, it is an added bonus.
But we gonna always have to cook because that's how we do our holidays. We gonna have to cook something. And we vegan.
I mean, yeah, for sure. But hey, Mama used to get us right sometimes, and we had to cook.
Yeah. What is my apology language? Not too much. I feel like you're doing too much.
Lex's apology language.
I feel like you're doing too much.
Over the course of our relationship, has evolved. But I would say that her apology language is sometimes she won't directly say that she's sorry. Sometimes.
That's not true.
Sometimes. Hang on. Hear me out on this. But she'll start getting real sweet.
That is not true.
Oh, it's not?
That's not true. When I'm actually sorry, I say I'm sorry. If I'm not sorry, I'm not going to say I'm sorry.
Again, I guess, hey, shoot, majority of the beginning of our relationship, I guess she didn't feel sorry.
No, I didn't. You know that.
I'm telling you.
I didn't care.
I'm not going to lie. A sorry was rare in the beginning.
Okay. You back to doing too much again.
Hey, I'm just letting them know.
I wasn't sorry.
Nah, there you have it. She was not sorry.
Nope.
Meanwhile, my heart just... What's my go-to karaoke song?
Poison?
Yeah. Easy money.
Easy. Very easy. Okay, would I ever want to be famous? If so, what for?
I feel like you wouldn't want to be famous because of, like, you know, it's harder for famous people to live like a regular life.
Mm.
But I feel like if you were going to be famous, what you would want to be famous for would be for doing some type of positive impact on others, whether through nonprofit work.
Mm-hmm. I would say, with a caveat, I would want to be famous for us being on YouTube showing a different side of Black couples.
For sure. That was kind of a given. I was trying to think of something that wasn't.
YouTube related?
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, all right, y'all. Switching up the tempo a little bit. What's my favorite thing that you do
That I do?
in bed?
If you're a parent, please click off this video.
And my aunties, I love y'all.
Please.
Please.
Yeah. I see what he's taking this. Please just.
No, it's just the category that came.
I understand. Spare us and spare yourself, okay? Your favorite thing that I do in bed is that. And you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking
Correct.
about. No, we don't even need no words for that. You already know. Do I prefer to be more dominant or more submissive?
Submissive.
Or do I like to switch it?
Mainly submissive, but there are times she does like to switch it up.
That's wrong.
How's that wrong?
I mean, like, yes, but no. Because I want to be dominant more, and you know that, but you know.
Nah, all she told me was, the conversation that we had was, she feels so dominant
in
regular
the world,
life.
so
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. But I would want more dominant moments per time, if that makes sense, but we can't.
All right, fair.
Yeah.
That's one of the ones that was on the marriage game that we was on the cruise.
Let's ask all of them.
All right, so first question is, if we were on a stranded island, which one of your family members would you leave behind?
On a stranded island?
Yes.
Which one of my family members would I leave behind?
Nah,
Why?
because he's dirty and don't take care.
Okay.
All right, now this question goes for you.
Which family member would you leave behind?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I
I
already
would
got one
say-
either. Who would you say?
Somebody in that one household.
You know, I don't think I'd actually.
But that's the lowest
Yeah,
on the list.
I feel you.
I I don't know, but if it's gonna be anybody, it's them.
That's fair. But yeah, no, I wouldn't leave them
Yeah.
still. What is the name of my ex before Lex? Correct.
What's the name of my last ex?
Again.
Ex.
I had to pick.
Ex.
I had to go.
We was not together. That was not my boyfriend.
I thought that was.
That was not my boyfriend. He was a predator.
Okay, well, let me go back into the closet real quick. Boyfriend. Had to be somebody from high school then.
Yep.
Don't know bro's name. Couldn't tell you.
His name.
That's right. I remember now.
Yep.
I was gonna say like Carrington.
No.
I don't know why that popped in my head.
I did go to high school with somebody with that name.
It might have been what it was.
No,
All
not
right.
him.
Well, dang one on me, y'all.
What's the wildest sexual experience we've had? My favorite of all the experiences that we've had, what is my favorite?
Are we talking about location?
Yes. Location, the general, yeah.
Your favorite?
Okay, go back to the wildest. Don't
Yeah, girl. I want to know this one though. What is it?
I don't know.
Then why you ask if you don't know?
Because I would say our wedding night, if it
I was
didn't get
thinking that
interrupted.
too. I was thinking that too. But I was also thinking Dallas one at a time.
Oh. For the wildest.
Favorite. Wildest? Wildest, yes, also in Dallas.
Wildest did happen in Dallas.
Yes. I can't give the specific details.
But it was somewhere we wasn't supposed to be, in something we wasn't supposed to be doing it in.
Nah. At a time of day.
At a time of day, we definitely
We shouldn't have been.
we could have went to jail.
Yeah. But, you know, we live and we learn. That's definitely the wildest.
God is good.
All the time.
Okay, to me, what is your most annoying habit?
This is an easy one, y'all. I'm a glass half full kind of guy. So every
What's wrong
time
with this?
I think that we have more of something than is actually there, I know that gets on Alexa's nerve. For instance, I'll be like, oh yeah, babe, we got plenty of soap. And there really be like no soap left in the bottle. I feel like
That's not even glass half full. That's just
Hey, I like the
unobservant, and I don't care. That's what that's
what
giving.
it is.
That's definitely giving unobservant. and
As
I
y'all
don't
can
really
tell
care.
that that's my most annoying habit.
Like how do you think something? We got plenty of soap and it's empty.
I'll be like, we still got something in there for sure. I really be thinking we have
And it's
more in there
empty.
that's actually.
And when I say it's empty, I mean you can't even get a drop out of it. So how do you think it's plenty in there? The bottle felt empty, it looked empty, and you can't get nothing out of it. When the bottle gets to, you know what I'm talking about? It's still full.
I'm working on it actively.
So you know what I did? For when we go to the store, I made a bucket in our house where we throw all the empty things. So he know what's empty before he goes to the store.
Because I'll definitely be like, oh, I thought we had more of that.
Yeah, I give it that. Most annoying habit for sure.
Which one of these movies describes our sex life? Was the last question they asked. A, Superman. B, Fast and Furious. C, Mission Impossible. D, Finding Nemo. Or E, Gone with the Wind. I'm actually thinking this hard, y'all.
I'm not thinking this hard because of how you think I'm thinking. Love Jones.
That wasn't even an answer choice.
I don't care. I don't like none of those answer choices. I don't like none of them.
Okay.
Superman, I mean, okay. Every dude gonna say he's Superman, okay? And then Fast and Furious, I feel like that's just kind of disrespectful, you know.
Hey, the question was, how you feel?
I don't feel like it's Fast and Furious. It's not Finding Nemo. It's not Mission Impossible. And what was the other one?
Gone with the Wind.
It's not Going with the Wind either. It's about to be for 4 to 6 weeks. So.
I mean, yeah, but that's...
I'm not having a procedure. We can't.
It's a different story.
For a while, but yeah, Love Jones.
Team SNL, I can't lie to y'all. This tea is whipping me.
He don't want to talk anymore.
I'm
He ready to go
tired.
to bed.
After I drink this cup of tea, y'all.
And we have had a weekend on top of this. So.
Dog, what a weekend it has been. Like, I feel like I didn't even get to enjoy it.
At all.
Because literally on Friday was like literally just straight cleaning and errands. We did get to spend a little time with my mom and pops, which was dope. But then on Saturday, y'all, I had boxing, came back, we had cleaning and cooking to do, and then we went to go watch Sinners with my mom and pops, which was also nice. And then we were like, all right, man, we're gonna relax the evening away. We got back home and took a walk.
And found 3 pit bulls. 2
3
of them
pit
was
bulls.
puppies, one of them is the mama.
Yes.
Found them. The mama had a collar on, but they had almost got hit by a car. So I'm like, we can't just leave them out here. We got this whole backyard. Let's just put them in the backyard so they at least in a closed space.
And it was actually very well trained and like
Really, really
had a great
sweet. They were
temperament.
so
Yeah, like so it's just like I know that they're not being neglected or abused.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they showed no signs of that. They weren't scared of us. They weren't really scared of people. Like they were wagging their tails the whole time. No signs of aggression.
Ready to play.
Yeah. So Saturday night we went on our walk.
And even the nibbling, because you know, they nibble. Even the nibbling was like you know, very gentle.
Yeah, like they knew how to play gentle. So
Yeah.
we put them in the backyard. Because you know how people be doing pit bulls, y'all. So
We didn't want to, leave them
Yeah.
to the elements like that. But
especially because they were so cared for, and you could tell like they were groomed. They had their nails clipped. So we put them in the backyard for the night. Then had to go to the pet store and get them some food and toys and stuff.
and some bowls for
Some
food and
bowls.
water.
We have none of that. And so we found the owners though that same night, but it was like at midnight, so we didn't hear anything from them until the morning. And they had work all day, so they came and got them after work. So
Church.
They work at the church.
I mean, he's a musician.
Yeah. So either way, he was working all day. Came back and picked them up at around 5. So we pretty much had them in the yard for like 24 hours.
Yeah.
And we had to be with them pretty much most of the time during the day, just because we noticed when we left them alone for a little bit, they started to chew up some stuff.
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, like we can't leave y'all to your own devices. So they left at 5 o'clock today, and then now it's just like, bro, the weekend is gone at this point.
Literally, they left at 5 o'clock a day. We had to
It's
clean up after all the things that was out
Yeah.
there, which there's still more cleanup to do. I got to go out there and get the excrement. It's just a couple little spots of excrement left. But,
Yeah, I can do that tomorrow.
and then we had dishes to do from dinner and laundry to do so we could wash the patio furniture stuff.
Because they was out there on there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we are gassed, y'all, and it's now 8:30. So we are going to wrap up this video, but we hope that y'all enjoyed it. If we do another sit-down video like this, please let us know what type of videos that you would like to see. Let us know either in the comments, or you might do like a social media story and gather y'all questions there. But until next time, make sure that y'all stay blessed, peaceful, and abundant.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Spread love. Peace.